Remember the UDI that we did before in the icons query, and we said let's create a UDI, and we created a UDI, a step by step to creating a UDI, but we created it. We need to use that UDI. How do we use that UDI? Well, let's go to the objects and let's create a system object. Since we created a system level UDI, let's create a system level object that uses this UDI. How do we do that? Let me move to I log in as admin under the database ProTrain, and I come under system objects and I do new. Let's call this, call it, what did we call it? We call it training subjects. Training subjects. Okay. Show all training subjects regardless of object. The icon that we need, what kind of icon is it? Remember, we have a UDI, we created a UDI. What is it called? Remember the UDI? It's called UDI training subjects T. This is it, training subjects. Okay, we select this UDI. What type of object are we creating? Where do you want to place this object? What do you, let's put it under the type of object. We're creating an object, so you need to create a type. You need to give me a type of objects. Let's call it reporting. Under reporting for a second, for example, reporting. Okay, and I do add new. It tells me what is the 3-node image. Remember when we created the icon, it asked me what is the 3-node image. If we selected that one and we don't select one here, the icon will override it. The icon can have something, and in this object we can have a different tree, but a different 3-node image. But for me, I'm going to keep it as is. So we created one. This is it. We created under the system object an object that's called training subjects that uses the UDI training subjects icon. But this is not enough. We created an object, but we need to place that object in a template to view it. Since it is a system object, we need to place that object in a system template or in a user menu. Let me go to the system templates, the user menus. This is the ProTrain menu that we're looking at. Let me move back where we were. You see, this is the ProTrain. We are as a user training one. Let me see if we do help here. It tells me in system config template ProTrain. So I want to change this ProTrain template. At the bottom, you see the reporting. The reporting at the bottom, we have Prosper reports, blah blah blah, Crystal reports, stored procedure. I want to create it at the bottom, at the end. Let me see what we can do. I go back here and I go to the system menu that is called ProTrain that training one is using, and I enter into it. Let me see the template users who are using this. No, not here. Let me go to the objects here, and I see I'm gonna go at the bottom at the end, and 470, and I will create a new one, and I will use the object that I created. We called it training subjects. Training subjects, you see, that uses the icon UDI training subjects. Okay. If I don't put anything in the description, it will keep the description. It will say the name as the description. The minimum row count and the maximum row count till how many rows you want to select. What are the available UDFs, the new UDFs, the edit UDFs, the available UDFs, and the closed UDFs. Remember the my XVIP watch, XL VIP watch trust. These are here. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to select the object because we're going to go over that later, and I'm going to just add new. Let me see what it did. It added a 480. training subjects. The functions are copy and my, because it's only a view only, so it's copy cy only, copy and my views. That's all it allows me. Okay, and gave me 1024 as a maximum. We said 9999, but he said 1024 because the icon. Remember the icon that we configured. It has a maximum of 1024 rows. Now we have under the ProTrain template, we added one icon. Let me go back here. Where is it? It's not here. Why it's not here? Because we modified the configuration, but we did not refresh. Remember the reload session? Reload the Prosper session? When I click on the reload Prosper session right now, it will reload the Prosper session. Let me see under reporting. Wow, this is it, training subjects. You see the icon that it used? Let me click on it. What do we have? Wow, these are the, how many rows we have? The 96 rows that we obtained before, yes. But you know what? It's very ugly because it is not sorted. The column names are R0, text30, R1 that don't mean anything to anybody, and it's not grouped, not sorted, not done anything. But at least we retrieved the data from the database and we brought the data here. We can work with it. We can sort by this. We can sort by this. We can sort by this. We can do it. But it's ugly to know. Since we designed it, we know what R0 text30 is. We know that R1 text30 is. We know what R0 int means. But the final user doesn't know. Here, what we need to do, we need to go and design a view for this object to make it beautiful and make it ordered in the way we want it, make it grouped in the way we want it, make it the size of the columns to be correct and stuff like that. But for now, what we did, we created the UDI, the stored procedure. Then we went to DBadmin to add that stored procedure to become an icon. Then we came to the system objects and we created a system objects based on that icon. Then we placed that system object in a system template so we can view it. This is a cycle, a complete cycle. It has a lot of missing features. In every place we need to go and concentrate much more. But for now, we were able to create a UDI. It's a little bit ugly UDI, but it is a UDI that we were note that we can only view my views and the copy and copy headers, nothing else. You see, because there is these are the only functions that we gave for this object. Thank you.